You sure had a good firm back there.
Oh. Thank you, Sakura.
Tactile movements. Well done by all.
Yes.
For
Between you and Boss, Raza, I don't know who took out more of those Argonauts.
well, I try my best.
Oh, I wasn't. I wasn't referring to the battle.
I suspected it too.
Oh.
Well, what else did you do, Shimmy?
No. Met up with good old Oathbreaker before heading over here. He was waiting inside the brothel.
Wow, I didn't take you for one for pleasure or Skuro.
Don't get me wrong, I cannot partake. But it's still, really stress to watch once in a while.
Wait, you were what?
To watch once in a while, you know?
I mean, thank you for praising my performance, I guess.
Oscar is a homie. He morally supports the homie. But you placed that on the table.
I think future genes are gonna have like back pain.
More than back pain, bro. But you placed the helmet down on the table, and the draconic woman looks over, and she gives a nod of approval, and says, "He did not prove too much of a hazard, correct?"
All things considered, not really.
He would have been a difficult foe. In certain circumstances, I suppose, but we all worked together and there were other things that took precedence. He was not alone, is what I am getting at.
She will nod once again, truly, but it is not of my concern, so I will not pry any further, but just know, the path into a temple, there is an alternate. There is a series of tunnels. There's several caves located outside the city of Bree. They are guarded by some Argonauts, and there's a cave entrance that leads directly into the Underdark. The Radiant Tower here in Bree is connected to the Underdark as well. These tunnels, this vast cave system will eventually lead you to the Radiant Tower underneath the underground complex. You can bypass the Centauran priests on the surface, but it does mean you will need to bypass the Argonauts and whatever constructs that may lie about near the Underdark.
Yeah. If I had to guess, probably at least like a couple centuries old.
Well, I could have sworn she looks like she's in her first century.
Oh, I know. Younger even.
What do I need to? Who do I need to kill to get that old?
Well,
If need be, Darius, I could teach you the technique I know that prevents my body from aging any further.
Nothing some good old skincare products can't fix, my friend.
Should I
well,
appreciate?
Skuro, you would know anything about skincare?
Should I appreciate?
But of course, one of my exes was quite sensitive about her skin.
You have access.
The party is learning new things about Skuro.
So he likes watching people have sex. He has access.
Shimtek's gonna hit up the brothel one more time and then come back and go to
Around two.
Oh, it's gonna
He drank.
Yeah, but
He's chilling.
Nah, one viewing is enough.
One viewing is enough, he says.
My man
while
drained it.
while Shimtek is gone, like, and everyone's drinking their tea, Oscar's like, I mean, he was huge.
Raza is near you, Boss is like not too far.
Assuming that Raza is in within arm's reach, I'm just going to poke him with my shoulder. and then just point at the devil guy.
What?
Looks like we're a company in the infernal type.
Oh. Well, like, what type of company? The type we need to terminate, or?
Well, doesn't seem like it's risk so far. A bit on the gloomy side, though.
That's so. Well, maybe we could need some preaching.
Well, one way to find out, Wesker will drop off the balcony.
Raza, do you fly down?
Yeah, I'll also drop off and then catch myself.
Briefcase. He smiles like... He carries the smile of a man who seems to be like almost like a pleasant grandfather figure. Of course, for some of you, or maybe all of you, that does not really land emotionally, but otherwise it is very odd that Oaskuro, who identified him as a devil, is approaching you with such calm and friendly demeanor. What do you guys say before he speaks?
I'd like to add that it registers somewhat for Raza, and then he quickly blows it off. It's manipulation, isn't it?
Perhaps. I mean, devils are quite known for such things.
I would know.
Hear the older man saying, "Oh, of Captain Einskill? No, I'm afraid I'm no companion of his, but I am quite curious about. There's only half of you. The other half must be inside somewhere. Right. Before any further discussions are had, my name is Johann Georg Faust. I am here to enter negotiations with the members of CUM. That is your delightful name, is it not?"
Indeed.
For some reason, Shimtek is laughing to himself.
He's like, Archdevil on occasion.
Well, it seems like our favorable alliance.
You have nothing to lose. It's the only thing you have to lose. And he scrutinizes all of you for a quick moment. His gaze drops and he says, "The only thing you have to lose is your dignity to this third party. And I understand reputation is as sharp as a blade in these parts of the land."
Well,
Dignity.
I'll consider your offer, mostly because I cannot stand folks to go back on their word.
Oh, we'll see. I don't think Darius will like losing dignity. Not that he treats the people he shoots with any.
I clicked it so many times. There it is.
He is about a day's march away.
We gotta stay here at least another day.
we gotta.
Well, yeah, because everyone in here hates Kyle.
Does Darius hate Kyle?
Probably. If Shimmy hates Kyle, then Darius hates Kyle.
What race?
He is an Ifrit.
Ugh, those are dirty. Ugh.
I'm an Ifrit, you fucker.
Yeah, but
You're one of the good ones.
You said it.
What to expect?
Yeah. So, boss, like your patron, you move like the shadows, and you place it on the stand of this old halfling woman, and she's selling cherries and other fruits, and you slyly put the skull on one of her stalls, and then a little bit later you hear it's just like a screech, and she's like, ah! And she clutches at her heart and she collapses, and people will just immediately rush and are just trying to like figure out what's going on with this skull and why it's screaming. And you hear Inasoki go, "Is that my cousin?"
I'm just getting all the way to your heart attack.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Not you as in boss, I mean you as in hunter.
Why does your mass... Oh, I didn't know you were still going.
Alliance with the devil. I think you've... Oh god, man, if you accept this.
Faust speaks to an infernal Darius. He says, I know a thing or two about you, Mr. Smirnov. I know you have arrangement with Apollyon. Dealing with fiends is not amateur hour for you, I suppose.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll answer him in Inferno as well, bitch. I'll go... suppose so. Nobody here believed me when I said I did sell my soul to the devil. But they don't know. And better keep it that way, because I do not think any of them speak Inferno. The moment you spill out, I swear to God, hell would be the nicest place you will come back to.
Why did you do that?
Please do not punch me in the face!
Guten Tag! I'm sorry for my ancestors!
We gotta
For your what? What did you say?
Dude,
So
you keep
Percy.
this up and you're about to see Hitler, bro.
Dude, no, not my favorite Persona 2 character.
The Fuhrer.
You're telling me Mephistopheles isn't a Fuhrer?
Well, I mean, I guess we're about to find out.
True.
You guys were wondering if this man was capping,
So,
if he was
yeah.
for real, if he was sussy.
Yeah.
All the other Gen Z terms. He is on Ga. No cap.
No cap?
He is
For real, for real?
for real, for real.
On jaw?
On Jaw, on Allah.
You speak the truth, yet I still do not trust you. I will step in.
Raza will float it. No, I don't think. He'll just walk.
Oscar Darius.
Wesker will just say, guess we're really doing this, aren't we? And then just step in.
I will, I'll basically, like, load one bullet up and, ready my rifle and just, casually, like, just, hold it with one hand casually and just, approach. We're staring at him.
Gotcha. And of course, Faust only offers you a gentle smile before he completes the incantation in Infernal. And Melkor, an evil born from hell itself, he's the firstborn of hell. And sitting across from you all is the second-born son of hell itself. A giant, red-skinned, four-horned figure sits relaxed at a desk with stacks of documents, his forked black beard neatly connected to a meticulously well-groomed mustache. With slicked back hair reaching past his shoulders, his eyes burn like that of the lava behind him. Your ears hear the dampened screams of the damned, who revolve around a miniature sun, endlessly tortured for some cosmic punishment. Music to the infernal ears of the Archdevil. You hear the endless scribbling of quill on parchment, the clacking away of imp fingers on typewriters, contracts being created and assembled for the gullible and naive, as Mephistopheles laughs gleefully. This is where you have ended up for the wealth and power. So I turned to said dark arts and witchcraft. And for a time being, I was quite satisfied. But 24 years had come, and I had not realized that the contract was as written. I was dragged here by Mephistopheles as the other archdevils watched and laughed. It is my punishment. I live with it. A better fate than those who are tortured by the small star at the center, at further back of this hall.
Well, I'll have to admit, because you are who you are, it is almost well, it's almost a little bit dubious to have you take us to, well, someone as devilish as him.
Sent to act as a lawyer, as I have studied law in my homeland, but today I'm not a lawyer or an attorney, merely an advocate. Thankfully not your adversary. I would not make much of an adversary. I'm no fighter, and I know how capable all of you are. And so does Mephistopheles.
Well, at least you didn't bring the best, the kindest of people this time around.
And he will kind of tip his reading glasses and smile again. But this time you sense that this smile has a bit of a bitter somberness to it. A smile that he has to put up because, like Sisyphus, he has to deal with this one way or another. There is no escaping it. Even if he had asked God for forgiveness, this was his punishment.
Oh, do we all have to individually answer?
Yeah, he's waiting for all of you to individually answer.
I gotta think about it a little, so I'm just gonna wait for you guys.
Shit. Oh, I was hoping it was a group thing. I didn't. Fuck.
Yeah, no, I just said committing evil actions. I mean, technically I'm right.
Raza, he doesn't see himself as evil. It's the intentions that matter. Obviously.
I think what's fucking me up is the existence of a line. Because I can't just do. I'll step up. Deep down, I believe a man knows when he is evil. They can justify it how they want, but in a way, having to justify so much is when you start to understand.
This should not disrupt any activities of the Unseelie Court, I promise you. No contract. After all, this is like doing a kind deed.
Yeah, kind my ass, but I'll give it to you. The one thing we have in common is that I can't stand oathbreakers either.
He continues to reply in Shadow Tongue. He says, "Good, you're of like mind. Boss the Scourge, that is what I hear from the tongues of some mortals before they are sent to oblivion. Tell me, you are a bit of an anomaly, most ancient among your pact. Anything you would like from these halls? Might be interested, more so than anyone else here. As a man of your age has lived a long enough while to know that such conventional methods of subduing the beast inside you has not proved fruitful, but I know Geryon, our lovely serpentine king of Stygia. He may have something for you. He is a master of arcane, after all."
That is something of interest.
Think on it,
sure.
friend. Think on it. I'm sure you will come around to the correct answer. And he will smile again. Yeah. He's made no formal contractual obligation to any Archdevil. He is quite distant in his dealings with us. But he's dealt with us before. And I would not want to insult a man of his status on Deltarax, of course. And I know how much you all mean to him. So of course you are guests here. But I will have you know, Master Shenglong, I have not lied. I have not lied a single time in this entire duration. You see, the fun thing with mortals, they think we devils do. They think we lie. But the truth of the matter is, they lie to themselves. And when they realize that the claw of law comes after them, that the truth finally catches up to them. It's quite delicious.
Forest is just in flames.
Forest fires are based.
You see a little ways away.
What the fuck is this dude?
It's a
that
rabbit
bug
man.
man?
That's a bug man and dog
That's an
man.
ant. That's a giant ant.
Hollow
Yeah.
Knight.
Hollow Knight.
Quick, everyone look over here.
Why are they all
Flat
bulldogs?
fuck Friday.
You fucker! I was gonna say.
I knew it, because you said it before, Malik Brownie. You said it when you discovered Alberon. I remember that.
Dude,
Malik,
you know
how
what?
does it feel to get your joke stolen, fucker? Fuck you, I still remember that shit.
Why is that dude making the look how they massacred my boy ass?
Kind of signals the others to stand down, and they kind of look very confused. They're like, I see. Well, gods be with you then, travelers.
Can I just look at him?
Much obliged.
Yeah, you look at him and he kind of backs off.
Can I sense more of them? Are they hiding
Can I-
something?
Can I roll intimidation?
You can. Make perception check, Oscuro. Sense motive.
This bridge is over quite the
I forgot to.
It is nice.
I was scared. Okay, see now. Okay,
Now
well,
he's frightened too. He's like, oh. He hides behind this guy.
I look at that guy now.
Look how they
So,
scared my
what
boy.
was my roll get first?
Ship think you can stay in the jungle if you don't hurry.
I will go ahead and say, "Hello, yo, what's up, my homie?"
Dabs him up.
There is a Kappa, there is a Boggart, there are 2 Leshies, and there is a human guarding the entrance. An odd assortment of different.
Yeah, what
Argonauts.
a weird looking group. Thank God we're normal.
I would like to biograph
Am I right, boss?
on the anime guy.
Gritty wheeze. Alright, what all of them passingly say, you hear the Kappa. He says, "Man, I wonder how long we'll be staying here. I feel kind of hungry, honestly." And the Boggart over here says, "Hopefully not too long. I feel comfortable in these calm waters, but I must say, I am concerned about the opponents that would like to try to get past. I am afraid of what evil may lurk beyond the swamps here." The troll laughs to himself. "Well, we have nothing to worry about. The worst thing that could stumble upon us are maybe some, TRA? I doubt they'd ever venture this far west."
How about CUM?
Raza.
There's one thing you didn't account for.
And that is an additional 15 points of damage. He is bloodied. As you...
He lit?
And you see his belly flap actually kind of like a sound wave. Just kind of disperse. Just hit. He will take 27 with an additional 15 points. He goes, "Ooh, ouchie, ah, mommy!"
Ooh, mommy, ooh. Prepare to die.
You guys watch as this eclipse burst goes off, and Shengalong just does a Dark Souls eye roll frame and just dodges it.
My man Shangalong got iframes. Oh hell no, bro. My man's broken.
He's light rolling.
I have this, but I think that only works with animate dead, not with shambling horror.
I was gonna quickly say you guys will prepare what you need to prepare before heading inside the cave, and I'll end the session there.
I have this, but I think that only works with animate dead, not with shambling horror.
I was gonna quickly say you guys will prepare what you need to prepare before heading inside the cave, and I'll end the session there.